Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and to this week's weekly weigh-in update. So how is everybody doing? Are we all feeling like we're getting slowly back to normal with the lockdown being lifted slightly? Oh, hands up, have you been to Primark? Not me, not me. I actually went by Primark in the car. We were going down to B&M. I needed to pick up some polyfiller and stuff like that for the decorating that I'm doing. And I was like, oh, just let's drive past Primark and see how the queue is. And I'm not even kidding you, it was wrapped around the massive building twice, at least twice. That's what I could see. I was like, no, I'll leave it a few weeks. I am desperate to go to Primark because I need new clothes. I've got a saggy arse in my leggings that I wear constantly, and they're too big for me. They're just too big for me, but also because I constantly wear them. And I need new pajama bottoms. I need new tops, some new tops, because all my tops, was this a large? I think this is like a large, and they're too big for me. I've actually started wearing these as pajama tops, not this one. I've got an Avengers one and all that I'm wearing as a pajama top. Oh God, I need quite a few pieces of new clothing, comfortable clothing. I've got a few shorts and all that. You would have seen all that before, but I am desperate to get into Primark. Oh, new underwear. I need new underwear as well. Actually, I could get new underwear at Asda or Tesco, I suppose. Anyway, we are here for this week's weekly weigh-in update. So, where did I leave you guys? Last week was a very quick weigh-in because I was so busy last Saturday, and I was kind of a wee bit disappointed with my maintain because I had been so good for the whole 7 days I'd been on plan. I mean, I got over that. At the end of the day, it wasn't again, so I'm not too fussy about it. But it did make me really apprehensive for this week because I knew on Sunday there was a planned cheat day. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos in the last fortnight or so, it was my birthday on the 25th of June and my son planned a day off for me. I was to stay in bed. This is his instructions on the Saturday night. I was allowed up in the morning. I was allowed to get up and make myself a coffee if I woke up before him, but I was not allowed to make any breakfast or anything like that because he wanted to make me breakfast in bed. And it was such a good day. I really enjoyed it, like a day off, because I've been so busy. I feel like I've just been so busy for the last few weeks, and especially the last week going into that day off because we've been decorating and everything. And it was just so nice to actually just sit and rest and be told that I was allowed to sit and rest by my 12-year-old son. So for breakfast, Ali actually made me bagels. Well, he asked me what I wanted and that, and I wanted bagels with halloumi. And we found this little smashed avocado thing at Aldi when we popped in there for something. What was that I popped in there for? Can't remember, but it was like a little smashed avocado thing. So I had the bagels, toasted bagels with the smashed avocado, and then he fried the halloumi and I had that on top. It was so good, so good. And then we actually didn't have that till like lunchtime, so it was more like a lunch than a breakfast, because that's when Ali got up. He got up at like 10 to 12. And for dinner I had, you would have seen in my Costco haul and that Tesco haul last week that I got mac and cheese bites. I'd been craving macaroni cheese, and because Ali can't really cook macaroni cheese yet, I'll be teaching him soon though. I got these mac and cheese croquettes from Costco and jalapeno poppers from Costco. Oh my god, they were so good. The mac and cheese croquettes were so delicious. There's still quite a lot in the freezer and that, so I'm hoping to save them up for another cheat day in a few months or something. I don't know, something will come up. The same with the jalapeno poppers, there's loads of them. And we also had a garlic bread. And what else did I have? I didn't really go overboard. Well, I don't feel that I went too much overboard because everything that we had was really filling. Oh, Ali made the Ghirardelli brownies. He made a treat of the Ghirardelli brownies on the Saturday night. So I actually had a brownie with my lunch, my bagel, and then I had a brownie with my dinner and that as well. Actually, I had 2 brownies with my dinner. Oh my god, they were so good. Like, really nice and chewy, and oh my god, so good, so good. Even Mark had like half the tray. He loved them. Yeah, so that was really all that I did have. Is it? Yeah, that was all that I had, because like I said, it was so filling, and Ali actually made quite a lot of the croquettes and the poppers, the jalapeno poppers. I actually couldn't eat all my dinner in one go. I had some, I ate what I could, and then I finished off the rest later when it was cold. But I didn't want to disappoint my son and not eat all his dinner that he made me. It was really delicious. And the whole day I just lay in bed and watched like, 8 hours of The Hobbit. And then I watched a couple of other movies in that. Ali got me The Hobbit for my Christmas. I have Christmas on the brain at the minute. Ali got me The Hobbit trilogy box set for my birthday. And he also got me this book. It's called I Ain't Got Time to Bleed, and it's by Jesse Ventura, who, if you know me, you'll know that I'm a fan of wrestling, and Ali and I have been watching old WrestleManias. Well, we started at number 1, there's 36 of them. I think we're at number 20 at the minute. We've had a little break from it for a while. We've been watching old Royal Rumble matches. But Jesse Ventura is such an interesting dude. He was a wrestler in like the 80s, and then a commentator in the 90s. But he also used to be in the Navy, I think it was, and he's, what is it he is? He's a politician in America. What is he now? He got elected governor, so he was a governor of a state in America. And on his Hall of Fame thing, I also heard that he was also a Harvard law professor, and I just think wrestler and governor and Harvard law professor and everything, that just seems like such polar opposites to each other. So when Ali was asking what I wanted for my birthday and that, I said I wouldn't mind if he had a autobiography if I got it. So I've not started reading it yet. I had planned to do that on my day off, but The Hobbit and all that took up quite a lot of time. The Hobbit's fairly long when you watch them back to back. Anyway, that was my birthday. I had a brilliant day. It was really good and really relaxing, like maybe too relaxing, because I felt like it took a bit to get me started on Monday. And apart from my lovely birthday and my big cheat day, I have been on plan the whole week. What I'd done, because I felt so guilty having a cheat meal, and oh my god, Tracy, for last year wouldn't have really bothered about having a cheat meal and just got on with it, but because this year has been so difficult, I've had issues this year, I think I'm just feeling really guilty about cheat meals and things like that now. So on the Monday I done an SP day, which I haven't done. Have I done one this time round in Slimming World? I can't remember. Maybe at some point last year I did, but definitely not this year. I know I done a few when I done it in 2017. So on Monday I just done an SP day, just to, you know, make myself feel better, ease the guilt a little bit. I shouldn't feel guilty, it was my birthday, and quite a few of you guys commented that you only get one birthday a year, don't worry about it, just get on with it. So I mean, as I got through the week, the guilt eased a little bit. And I did, for the rest of the week, try and keep my sins fairly low. Like on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think the highest I went, was 5 sins. Thursday, maybe actually Wednesday. No, Wednesday was probably my highest day of the week. Wednesday, I think that was the day we had the taco casserole. I can't remember, but that was the highest of the week because I had like 6 sins for the Doritos and 3 sins for the cheese, but it was all like in one meal. So I think the highest I went was 12 on Wednesday, and that was the highest sins I had all week, apart from my cheat day, obviously. Yeah, so I did try and make up for it, but you know what, as the week went on and all that, I just kind of got over it a little bit more. Excuse me, I need to adjust. I am really awkwardly filming this because the carpets are still in my room. And all week I have been busy decorating. The last week I done like my upstairs bathroom, and it's not even the painting that takes so long, it's like all the prep work and everything like that. And then I paint, and it needed a second coat, so that took, I like to wait till the next day rather than a few hours till it's dry. I like to wait till the next day because I'm a novice at this. I'm not a very good painter and decorator. I think the only room I've painted ever, oh no, I painted my downstairs bathroom many years ago, but only recently, like in the last 5 years, the only room that I've painted is my bedroom. So I'm taking my time, I don't want to make any mistakes. Yeah, so like that was my bathroom last week, and then this week I've been concentrating on my upstairs hallway and trying to get the downstairs done. We're getting there, but everything needs like second coats and stuff like that. Especially like the hallways, because I'm going white with them. Yeah, so basically that's all I've been doing this week, is a lot of painting and that, in amongst work, doing Granny's washing, and actually my mum managed to get a delivery this week, so I didn't have to go and do her shopping for her this week. So that was something that I didn't have to do this week. So when I stepped on the scales this morning, I was actually pretty nervous because of the maintain last week after being good all week. I really didn't want to get a big gain this week. I was aiming for a maintain. That's what I was aiming for this week, which I don't know, it might sound silly to some of you guys because it is a weight loss journey that I'm on. But because I'd had the cheat day, I was like, no, I just want to maintain. If I go for like a £2 loss, I do this all the time, by the way. I don't set myself targets as in I want to lose £2 this week or I want to lose £0.5, because my body is just one of them. I just don't lose weight very fast. So the easiest way to avoid disappointment for me is just being happy with any loss. Say it with me if you know what I'm going to say. Any loss is a gain, and it's so true. So this week I did set myself a target. I just wanted to have a maintain, and oh my god, it's not that bad, but I'll show you it. Can you see? I gained 0.4 of a pound. So that's not even half a pound. I don't know if I've done my math right. Is that half a pound? No, that's not half a pound. So I've done my maths wrong there. Because I was thinking there was 12 ounces in a pound. Is that right? I'm going to have to Google that. I'll just be 1 second. How many of you guys were shouting at the screen there when I couldn't work it out? I am getting so confused with this 0.2, 0.4 and all that. Right, so it says there's 16 ounces in a pound, so I have done my math wrong there. I have gained, I was 10.8 and now I'm 11.2, so I'll have gained 10 ounces. I've gained 10 ounces, and I can't work out the math shit right off the top of my head with the how much I've lost altogether, but I did have a gain. It's not a bad gain. It's not the end of the world. Well, it is over half a pound. It is over half a pound. That doesn't seem right to me. I don't think I ate that much that would deserve a gain on Sunday. So I don't know what's happened. I don't know what my body's doing at the minute. And all I can do is just suck it up, get on with it, and not let it put me off staying on plan, because that is likely to happen, especially given my history this year. I'm not feeling too disappointed in it. I did suspect when I stepped on the scales. I did suspect when I stepped on the scales this morning that I just didn't feel right. But then you never know, because a couple of weeks ago I wasn't feeling like I'd lost any weight or that. And I had lost weight, I'd lost a pound. And then last week I felt like I'd lost weight and I hadn't. I just had to maintain. So having a gain this week, I kind of did expect it. I'm not really annoyed. I mean, I know why it happened. So it was for my cheat day on Sunday. Obviously, I probably ate a lot more than I think I have, or there was so many calories. Actually, there was a lot of cheese in the mac and cheese croquettes and in the jalapeno poppers and the halloumi for my breakfast. Okay, that maybe explains it all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will lose it again. Fingers crossed. I will lose it again. Hopefully next week. I'm really starting to panic that my body's maybe done it's plateaued. Is that the right word? Plateaued? Like, it just doesn't want to lose any weight. And then I'm like, Tracy, you're being a bit dramatic because it's only been like the last 2 weeks. And you know why you had the issue this week. And last week was just maybe just a fluke, period, star week type thing. Anyway, this week ahead, I have realised that one thing I've not been doing in the last couple of weeks because we've been so busy, actually, it's been quite a few weeks, I have not been doing the PE with Joe Wicks. Well, first of all, I've been busy. Second of all, he's changed it, so it's only Monday, Wednesdays, Saturdays. Saturdays I can't do because it's like, I'm busy on Saturdays because I work on Saturdays and I try and film this video, get it edited and uploaded and everything. Plus I'm doing hospital runs with my granny and that now, and other bits and bobs. But it does have so many other videos that I could do. It doesn't need to be the PE with Joe Wicks. I actually saw a really good, was it this morning or last night, came up, and I'm going to try that tomorrow, is Tums, Bums and Thighs. So I'm going to try that one. There's also a YouTube video that I used to do. It was like exercises for lower back pain. I've not done that for ages, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and at least do one of the exercise videos a day. That's my plan for this week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Saturdays I'll have a day off because I'm just too busy to do anything. And if I don't do one of the exercises a day, another thing that I need to start doing is actually going longer walks, because I haven't been doing that either. Mark's been taking Diego out long walks every day. That's been getting him out the house, Mark out the house, and been giving him time to himself. And, you know, he's been doing that. And Rosie can't go very long walks, so I've been doing her, and she can't do very long walks, so I haven't been getting long walks in. So what I need to do is, even if I'm not taking the dogs out, I still need to do my long walks. Like, even Ali's been doing longer walks. He's been walking up and down to Vogrie with one of his friends for the last couple of weeks, so I haven't even had to bother about getting him out and getting him exercise or that last week. I've just been concentrating on the painting and decorating and everything that's been going on in the house, and I haven't been getting out there as much. And maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself because I've still got all the painting and decorating and granny and mum and work and everything. Actually, that's a lie, because this week ahead, after my shift today, I have no work. I'm actually on holiday for the next week, but it turns out that I have like 11 days off work. So if I take away the hours that I work, I could actually fill those hours with at least 2 big walks. This is me thinking while I'm trying to explain to you guys what my plan is. That's actually a good plan. So instead of going to work, I'll do at least 2 big walks. And I do plan on upping my exercise. I mean, I haven't not been sitting on my ass or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I have been very active. Obviously, painting and decorating keeps you pretty active. And I mean, I say I'm running about doing this and that for granny and shopping and everything, but it's really sitting in, that is sitting in the car. That's not keeping very active. It's not running about. It's been driven about, really. So I do need to try and get more into exercise and everything again. And hopefully that'll help me in the next few weeks, especially the closer I get to target, because I know a lot of people have like really struggled when they're getting those last few pounds off. And I really just don't want to have the big struggle. I want to get to target by the end of this year, hopefully. Oh, something else that I looked at when I was looking at my diary, my food diary and all that, for where I might have went wrong last week, and I couldn't really find anything. But what I did decide to do was up. You know how I was talking a few weeks ago about the Canderel Sugarly, and I was allowing half a sin for 3 teaspoons of the sugar, because you really can't sin. It doesn't tell you what the sins are per teaspoon, but it tells you if you're using it for cooking and that, use half a sin per tablespoon. So what I'm doing now is half a sin per 2 teaspoons. So, I mean, that gives me like, that's 1.5 sins a day. That's fine. That's a lot, still a lot better than the 6 or 7 sins, 6, 7, 8 sins I was using a day for sugar, just normal sugar before. And that's another thing actually, that's a good point. See, on my cheat day last Sunday, I still had my coffee as I normally would with the soya milk and the sugar lates. So that goes to show that I am so used to that now and I won't be going back. And how, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's, yeah, just how used to that I am now, and how great the substitutes that I used were for my coffee. So yeah, I'm now sinning it half a sin per 2 teaspoons. And that's really the only thing that I could think that maybe has been tripping me up. And even at that, it's only like half a sin or so that I've been out with my sin values. Lovely, the rains came on. Wonderful. It has been a miserable week weather-wise, hasn't it? It's like really not been great. It's been perfect weather for decorating, because the first week that I started decorating, the sun was out and it was roasting and I was sweating buckets. But this week has been brilliant for decorating because it's been a lot cooler. Anyway, I think that just about wraps it up for this week. I've told you what happened last week and I've told you what I'm going to try and do this week to make myself better or lose the weight that I want to lose. Like, I'm not talking, I don't want big losses. Well, big losses are nice, I'll accept them, but I'm not expecting big losses. Even half a pound is a great weight loss to me. Or, 0.2 ounces or whatever it is at the minute. I am just really wanting to stay on track and do everything that I can, to make sure that I'm a healthier person, not just a slimmer person. It's not just about being slim, it's about being healthy. I have a mum with COPD and I have a dad who's had heart problems. So, genetically, me being overweight and not eating healthy, and that's not going to go anywhere good. So I need to focus and stay healthy and stay on plan, and, hopefully one day this year I'll get to target. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.